Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Shots Fired podcast, where the safety is always off. I'm your host, Jamie, the not so beardless Jordan. With me, with me today is my co-host and I guess producer of the Heroclix Throwdown, Mr. Julio Montanez.
Hi everyone, hello, Jamie. I've been keeping that soap out of your pee hole, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
Trying to anyway. Trying to. And our guest today is none other than winner of the recent Heroclix Throwdown, Mr. Esteban Limon.
How's it going, guys?
All right. So, gonna have a good show today. Esteban, tell us a little bit about yourself. When did you start playing Heroclix?
I started playing HeroClix around Collateral Damage, which was in 2006. So I was barely, I was like 12 years old when I started playing, and I've been playing since.
Nice. All right, Esteban. So, before we had some technical issues there, we were going to ask you about what your favorite set of all time was.
Uh, One of my favorite sets has to be a Supernova. I really like the cosmic theme with Thanos, the back, and some of some of the rookies' experience and veterans, which I just remember being very fond of that set. I even pulled one of the Spider-Man zombie back when it was super expensive.
Yeah. Nice.
So I just got a lot of nostalgia for that set.
It was the very first set that had chases.
1 in every 100 boosters.
Yeah, I know. I actually have 3 of the 4 still today. I love my
cool.
I love my Colonel America, and I like that Zombie Hulk too. But yeah, that's cool. Well, what is your favorite figure of all time?
Oh, that's a tough one. I really like I like Groot from the Avengers Infinity. I've played him at 400, 100. I've played him, probably played him more than a lot of other figures that I've owned. And also the Walking Woods are disgusting.
Yeah. I think we've all either played Groot or against it many times. They are very annoying and can be deadly too. So yeah, Walking Woods are fantastic.
I gotta say, I'm surprised at that answer. Yeah, I was not expecting to say Groot. That's cool.
I even bought the bystanders, and yeah, love that figure.
Nice. All right. Well, talk to us a little bit about the Heroes Throwdown. What team did you play?
I played Immortal Hulk, Danger Room Construct Magneto, and Mr. Sinister, the 2x2 Magneto, Influence Ring, Ace, Liar Ring, and the Octopus Arms, and the Stark Tower location bonus.
Nice. Magneto on his lowest point value, I'm assuming. The 2x2 Magneto.
Yeah, he was at 25 points.
Okay, gotcha. Any specific teams gave you problems during the tournament, or
all of them? But
I was gonna say, can I jump in here and run down? Let me tell you, looking at HeroesThrowdown.com, you can see the updated results. But let me tell you who he went through in the single elimination round. He won against Matty G. It was a roll off, but he won. Then he goes on to play Dan Powell, beats Dan Powell. Goes on to play Wes Summers, beats Wes Summers. Then he moves on to Patrick Frazier, beats Patrick, and then he has Lucas, wins the whole damn thing. So yeah, let's just mention that. So
yeah, you're playing the best of the best there. There were no cakewalks.
No,
for sure.
No. That was the 26 out of 26.
Exactly. Number 26.
And the underdog comes through and wins it all. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Did your strategy change from the Swiss to the or the pod play to the single limb?
No. The goal of the team is to just kind of equip Octopus Arms first turn, if I had if they didn't have some sort of alpha strike, equip Mr. Sinister with the influence ring, and then try to TK Hulk up, and so we can try to flurry for 12-4.
Nice. Okay. All right. Well, cool. Any interesting teams you saw there that gave you ideas for new teams, or?
I think my favorite team that I saw there was Wes Summers' Sentinel team.
Oh yeah.
He had Bastion, Cyclops Sentinel, and a few other things I can't remember off the top of my head, but I really enjoyed that seeing that team.
Definitely don't sleep on that Cyclops Sentinel. That thing is ugly. Ooh.
He could spin Hulk like nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you get two of them in the Bastion is a bad combination. That's a lot of attacking.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Well, if you guys are ready, we can go ahead and move on to Facebook questions. We got a few of them here. Aries Edge wants to know, how fun was it to play spoiler and shove it up a Firebird's ass for the win?
I think it was like 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean, Matty G, Lucas, Wes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all.
It was fun.
They're all
definitely learned a lot playing in the event too. They're very helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see, there were a few replies to that, but nothing that was question related. Samuel Nelms wants to know favorite piece from the upcoming Fantastic Four set so far. And he says, since Jamie's answer is going to be Ghost Rider, what's your second favorite piece?
I like Franklin Richards. He seems really interesting with all the pickup power, and then that Fantastic Four trait where you could change people from your sideline. He seems really cool.
Yeah, I do like that Franklin Richards. I mean, that dude, for as few points as he is, that dude's going to be beast mode.
No Darwin to shut him down.
Granted, Black Widow kind of hurts him a little bit, but
very true.
You're not out a whole lot of points though, is the thing. So, and if you're not playing against Black Widow, that dude is a beast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'd have to say the Prime Ghost Rider so far has been one of my favorites. Yeah.
The sculpt is really nice.
Yeah, it is. I like the fact that the Prime version is on the motorcycle and the Super Rare version, the A version is not on the motorcycle. B version is. I thought that was cool. Mm-hmm. That's something new. So yeah. And Julio, what about you? What's your favorite?
Well, I haven't seen a whole lot. I know that I do like the Ghost Rider. I remember thinking it's a shame it's a Prime because you can only run one of them. But I think the Maker. I'm excited to see the Maker. But I believe he was a Chase, and so that's just one of my favorite characters. So I'm excited to see that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are griping because we have a Chase title character.
Oh yeah, the Reed Richards.
Yeah. I could see some pretty nasty stuff with him, especially in like Bronze Age.
Right.
Because you could use Shatterstar to teleport him to your opponent's start zone, turn 1, turn 2, whenever, and pop out a Molecule Man. Just hey, look here, and with I think you can do it with Jason Wingard. Have one in your own start zone, so you got the whole map covered.
Isn't there a morphing jar or something like that from a Yu-Gi-Oh set that doesn't let you switch places, something like that?
Yes. The morphing jar is nasty. Yeah.
So that seems like
basically just take turns swapping figures places. Yeah, it's nasty.
It's gross.
Pretty nasty.
Well, at least it's a title character, so you can only have one of them.
Right.
That's fair.
Caleb Reddick wants to know, how does it feel to be on the best, most fun team in all of Heroclix?
Good. I've gotten a chance to talk with a couple of them. I just, I don't, I'm not sure, but like, I didn't expect to be, I didn't expect to be, to be on a team. Julio was nice enough to invite me to be on the team, and everybody's been very welcoming. And it seems like a really, really fun group of guys to be around.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. Well, I'll attest to that myself. You know, Juggernaut and Clicksman were kind of, you know, as I've said before, we're basically the same team under different banners. So you know,
The way it was told to me is that they are the Clicksmen of the North and we are the Jugs of the South. So
exactly, yeah.
But yeah, we haven't really had a chance to all get together, and so you're part of the team, but we just haven't really all. I don't know. It's fun though. We all like to travel to WKOs together, ROCs together, but there's not any of that happening. So, but I was going to ask you, you're in El Paso, right? So what is there a WKO scene there? Like, are there WKOs happening there? Or ROCs happening?
We've now had 3 WKOs. Okay. With our best one was sealed. We had about over 20 some odd people for that one. But the scene here isn't really too geared towards like super competitive. Right. So the construction kind of turned them off a little bit. Mm-hmm. But we've had 3 WKOs, which is surprising. But it's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome. All right, let's see. Aaron Constantine Morgan says, what figure do you think is being overlooked right now in the meta? Which we can kind of get to that later when we do our surprise bitch segment. Let's see. Manny Kink says, what figure... Well, we just answered that. This is what figure are you looking forward to the most in the next set? We already answered that one. Here's a good one.
I was going to say, hey, real quick, though, can I give a shout out to Manny Kinks, Kenny Minks, winning Mississippi ROC States.
Absolutely.
This last weekend. Congrats. Yeah, he did on the Justice League team with Prime Batman and Amanda Waller, and good team. So shout out.
Absolutely. To him. Yeah. And this is an important question next. Charles Garst from the Clicksman wants to know, who writes the Clicks Hole?
No idea.
I have some guesses, but I'm thinking it's more than one person, and I think they may be Canadian, but
maybe Canadian.
That's just my own. That's my own guess right there. I mean, it may be wrong, but that it was. I think somebody said they thought it was a combination of Clicksman and Juggernaut, and I can say that is not the case. If so, those people are playing it very close to their chest. So it's not me. It's not
I don't know. Clicksole came out kind of around the same time I got an email from somebody saying, "Hey, can I be in your tournament?" named Esteban. So I don't know. Kind of quiet. You may be the one.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Manny kind of went off a little on that, but we all kind of know his thoughts on Clicksole, so we'll move on from that one. Jeff Farrow says, no question. I just want to hear Esteban say, fuck Matt Donham.
Do I say fuck Matt Donham, or can I just say fuck you both?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck Matt Donham, by the way. I haven't said it yet.
Fuck Matt Donham.
That's right.
Sorry, not sorry.
All right. Oh, and this is a very important question. PJ Bolin wants to know, would you rather have the hair of Dustin Cedars or the beard of Brandon Chastain?
Well, I mean, you look like a hippie. Is there like an in-between?
Fair enough. I'd have to go with the hair because,
That's okay. My hairline's going. It's all good.
My hair started falling out when I was 17 years old.
Huh.
It's sad. I've actually been bald now longer than I've had hair. So, yeah. And I have to say the hair because, I can already grow a pretty good beard. So yeah. Yeah. Although Beasley does have a pretty epic beard. I'll give him that.
He does.
All right. Well, that is it for the Facebook questions. I don't have any more questions there, so let's go ahead and move on to our next segment, which is called Surprise Bitch / Lottie Damn Da. This is where we choose a figure we think might have people are sleeping on in the meta right now, Surprise Bitch, or a fig we think is overrated, Lottie Damn Da. I'm gonna let Julio. I'm gonna let you go first on this one. I got to think about it.
Okay. I don't know if people are sleeping on it necessarily, but I'm just surprised that more people aren't playing Prime Batman teams. The Prime Batman from JLU. I don't know. Maybe I've been busy or something, but I just kind of came into my own with it, and I realized how it's kind of fun to build around it. He's got Batman Family, Gotham City, Justice League keywords, but also detective, martial artist, police, which those could be fun to manipulate with a little bit later on. And but I've looked at putting him as an Avenger, and with Maria Hill and doing like a mind control shenanigans, because you can see the whole board. That's the part that I still don't get. You can see the whole board. Like if you put him on the right map, I mean, boom. And then I've looked at a Justice League version of him with a lot of Dr. Fates and everything just to build him up. Throwing the what's it called? Which ring is it that you get to knock people into the wall with? The influence ring. Yeah, and you can knock him around to his better clicks. I mean, he starts off with a 12 attack, I think, the whole time. But his damage is what goes up. His first click is 1 damage, 2 damage, second click, 3. So his fourth click, he has 4 damage, 12 attack, pen side. So, you have the potential to be doing 7 damage to everyone. And it's not just one person, it's everyone. That is broken to me. People whine about Black Widow. I've heard so many people complain about Black Widow. This seems a little bit, I don't know, seems a little bit tougher. He can shoot you from your starting zone in the correct map. Like, you don't even have to be moving out. So that's the thing. So I'm surprised more people aren't playing him. I'm surprised he's not abused like crazy.
Unless you're playing all WWE, then he can't shoot you.
Right, then you're just kind of like, well, sorry. Yeah. But
and it's like, oh, what you got, Batman?
Right. I guess if you come across the one guy that played that, you'll be okay. But yeah, there you go.
Would be me.
Respect.
Well, I'm still looking forward to the next WWE set for sure.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that set.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna say this is coming from the Fantastic Four set, the 005 Doombot. I mean, that thing, that's like the best use of 15 points I think I've ever seen in my life. Holy crap. I mean, 15 points, Minions of Doom team ability, 8, 10, 17, 3, running shot, energy explosion, toughness. And then they have the power, the real Doom ore for all characters with this power. When a friendly character with Latveria and ruler keywords would be targeted by an opponent's attack or use of outwit or perplex, you may roll a d6 4 through 6. That opponent chooses an untargeted FF005 Doombot to become the target instead. The new target must be legal, and you don't choose a power for outwit until after a new target is chosen. So, I mean, these guys, you can play a ton of them on a team. They kind of protect your Dr. Doom. Yeah, I really like them for 15 points. I mean, shit, you could play a team of like 30. That'd be, well, that'd be a little overkill, but, still. Still, I mean, for 15 points, it's got 2 clicks of health, so, not bad. Anyway, Esteban, what about you?
Kind of building off what Julio said with Batman, I was kind of thinking like kind of like Proteus. I was thinking of adding those two to the team, taking out Magneto. Because Proteus, a lot of the times, if I equipped both objects and they had an Alpha Strike, I usually would lose Ace, or Magneto would get hit into oblivion. So I figure maybe with Proteus, like the green one, that I could at least maybe put some barriers up to one, stop Batman from just shooting my figures, and one, maybe stop Alpha Strike a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna ask which Proteus, but you said green, so okay. Yeah,
I forgot the rest.
Yeah, the green and the orange.
I still think of the old pink one, the Possessor. When people say Proteus, it's taken me a while to.
Oh
switch
that's
my
true.
mindset.
I still have that one.
Yeah, from the X-Men set.
Yeah. You actually saw a little bit of play back in the day, but
Yep.
you know, all right. That's it. Any Lottie Damn Dawes, any figs we think are a little overrated right now? I don't really know of any at the moment, but
yeah, I haven't had a lot of time to test myself, and
yeah, not many of us have.
Yeah.
Because
I played the starter.
The which one?
I played the starter Doom, and he's fairly easy to kill. I was really kind of disappointed.
Right.
I played him we had a tournament here at a store.
Mm-hmm.
And he died like 2 out of the 3 games, he died to like a Captain Marvel and Iron Man Punisher, or the Punisher War Machine. I was like,
Right.
oh,
it's funny.
He definitely needs something.
Well, George Masu, I played him in a tournament. I don't even remember which one now. He had a team with him on it, and it was awesome. It was a scientist height, like 8+8 team, I think, with 2 Ultra Humanites. Yeah, and that was tough. He's mind controlling me through the walls. He took me to, I forgot where it was, but the cool piece is that Reginald Barclay from Star Trek, he can punch you from if you're adjacent to a wall or by blocking. And so he just camps out in the starting area, gets empowered and perplexed like crazy, and is punching people left and right all over the map. And so Doom wasn't even the least of my worries there. But yeah, Doom had what he needed to do to take out Black Widow. And so for all the people that are afraid of it, remember, if you can have energy explosion and target someone next to her, you've got it, or if you have outwit and you can see through hindering, there you go. Don't be so worried about Black Widow.
Okay. All right. So we did our surprise bitch Lottie Damn Da. So now we go on to our newest segment. We started last episode. Your Fig Sucks, Mine is Better. This is where we pick a comic book character or just character in general, and that has been clicked, and then we each say what is our favorite clicked version of said character, and why it's better than the last guy's. So I'll go ahead and start it out. I don't mind. I let Esteban pick. He wanted to do Spider-Man, so I will have to say my favorite Spider-Man so far is from Avengers, Black Panther, and the Illuminati, the 045 Rare Spider-Man.
That's all 3 of us.
I think we all 3 picked the same one. Anyway, 145 points, 9, 12, 18, 4. He's got that 3 Waldo's trait, the beginning return, choose Flurry and Giant Reach 2, or Combat Reflex and Stealth, or Improved Targeting. This character can make range attacks while adjacent to opposing characters. Anyway, and he can use the chosen effects until you choose again. He's got that special movement power, says Leap Climb. After he uses it, he may be given close at no cost. So, yeah, you're moving 9 squares and flurrying somebody as a 12-4. I mean, he's got Invuln, he's got Shape Change, he's got Precision Strike. I mean, what's not to like about that? That dude is, he hits hard, and still probably my favorite Spider-Man to date, or at least one of them. Julio, what do you got? I know you had originally said the same thing, but did you have another one?
I do have another one, actually. It's a bit of a throwback. Let me pull it up here on Oopsie Realms because I threw it away. But it's going back to the ID days of the Spider-Man card, and it was one that I used quite frequently. It was a Cosmic Spider-Man. And He was a very good Spider-Man for what he did at 75 points, Colin. He came in with sidestep, 9 movement, 11 side blast, and 4 damage. So back in the day, that was easy. I mean, it's still easy to just perplex the crap out of that and, side blast someone for a lot. But he ignores hindering terrain, he ignores elevated terrain, he ignores blocking terrain, and he destroys a line of blocking terrain, if he shoots through it. So basically, he was going to get you, and he was going to get you pretty hard. And, it was one of my favorite IDs, and then, it rotated out and it had to go. But, I've never actually played the figure other than that. I don't even own it. I would always borrow it. But I'm not a Spider-Man fan myself. There's nothing wrong with the character. It wasn't just something that I got into. And so
Yeah.
never really
I really like the old Cosmic Spider-Man from the Web of Spider-Man set.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
There was some nasty combos with him back in the day using they had to errata Big Figure from the Watchmen set because of that Cosmic Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Basically what people were doing Big Figures is
Big Figure.
Whenever it's like, oh god, nasty. Whenever a friendly character is whenever is it I can't remember. It's like a character's KO'd or something. Hang on, I got to look this up because it was basically
free attacks
what
for
it allowed
days.
you to do. It allowed you to make a free attack. Basically, Big Figure did. Hang on, Big. There he is. Okay. All right. It says during your opponent's turn, immediately after a character. Now they had to errata it to say just during your opponent's turn. It says after, because originally it just said whenever a character friendly to Big Figure is defeated, Big Figure or a character friendly to Big Figure can make a close or range combat attack as a free action. So before he got errated to say only during your opponent's turn, people would play just a bunch of pogs. Like 1 point. What was it? Leon Harper was a
Harper.
Pog. Yeah, so they would push Leon Harper to death, and it would die. And then they'd make a free attack with the Spider-Man, which basically his thing just said his line of fire is not blocked. Period. So it's just like, oh, I'll push this hot pog and I'll shoot your guy, and then I'll push this next pog and I'll shoot your guy, and I'll push this pog and shoot your guy, and I'll push this one and shoot your guy. So basically, you would just sit there and win like in one turn, and it was ridiculous, and they had to errata Big Figure because of that. But yeah, and Big Figure still nasty. Still very nasty. But yeah, that was the thing. Esteban, Spider-Man.
I like the handstand Spider-Man from the Superior Foes.
Yes.
The hypersonic and the web marker. Love that.
Yeah.
It's hard to follow up with those two choices. Those are two of the best Spider-Mans.
I'm surprised that the Captain America and the Avengers Spider-Man is also very, very good. I'm surprised. I'm kind of surprised no one mentioned it, but he's really, really good.
Yeah, again, Kenny Minks. It was the tournament, the Gongai Cup tournament. He made it all the way to the single elimination round. I think maybe top 16 around there with a double Spider-Man team. That double Captain America. Yeah. I mean, the dude is good. He's really good. I mean, he's got traded super senses, succeeds on a 4 through 6, and it has protected outwit. Yep.
He's got shape change. And he's got the dial swap thing.
The only thing that really gets him though is all those things that are traded, because he did fine until he came across my Black Widow team, and then I was like,
yeah,
sorry, yeah, that's the thing.
Right.
But it's an evil thing you got to plan for, like Shredder's back in the day. You built a team and go, okay, how's that going to do against Shredder's? It's there. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, good team, but Jesus, Black Widow. Oh, I'm getting tired of hearing about it. I've never even played against it, and I'm tired of hearing about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. We talk about it in our chat a lot of just how, I don't know, it can be beaten. But it's.
Oh yeah, it can be. I mean, there's going to be, and I think, with the new Fantastic Four set coming out, some people are going to just steer away from it just to play with new stuff. So
that's the thing, yeah. It's the hotness right now because there's not really
Right.
You know.
For sure. Anyway, well, that's really all there is to it. We're gonna have a shorter episode today, but that's okay. Um, Time to move on into our final segment, which is called Shots Fired. This is where we give a big fuck you to anything we want to say fuck you to. We'll go ahead and let Esteban lead us out on this one.
Oh man. Let's see. I got nothing to say fuck you to right now.
Fair enough. Julio, what about you?
It's hard, man. Now, last time I didn't have one either, but I do now. To cocky people, man. To cocky ass people that walk around. And this goes from, this is not just the Heroclix world, it's everywhere else. If you're good at something, or even if you're not good at something, you don't have to be a jerk. You know what I mean? There's too much negativity in the world. If you are good at something, help other people. If you're a good player, help other people that want to get better. You know, don't be afraid of the competition. Everybody has a day, you know. You have a good day or a bad day. But just, I don't know, I get tired of cocky people. This is, like I said, not just in Heroclix, but, you know, just chill out.
Yeah.
You know, in Heroclix, it's a game. You know, you're not a pro athlete. You're not, you know, a genius. You're good at what you do and good. You know, and so
yeah.
I just, I don't know. That's my thing. I've been seeing a lot of cocky people lately. I guess it's just been on my mind.
Yep. All right. Well, I got a big one, and this may be a little controversial, but I'm going to say it anyway, just because I know this is kind of, a lot of people are kind of divisive on, you know, wearing of masks in public. But you know what? Fuck people that don't wear masks in public. You know,
I concur.
I agree.
I mean, come on, it's basic decency, all right? You know, the mask is not there to protect you; it's there to protect me. All right. It's like your mask prevents anything coming out of your mouth. It blocks it. It holds it in, keeps it there. That's the thing. I mean, and it's like, yeah, it's your choice whether or not you want to wear a mask, you know, but, you know, just be considerate of others, you know. That's the main thing. If everybody was wearing masks out in public, we'd have a little more handle on the COVID-19 situation right now. I mean, and take it from a healthcare professional, all right? Wear your mask in public, please. You know, I wear mine pretty much if I'm not in my house or in my car, I have a mask on.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, yeah. Please, people, wear your masks.
I agree. It gets uncomfortable. It gets hot. You know, it's
the beards.
You know, the beards. Yeah, that's the thing. But you know, I walk all the way up to the front of the store sometimes and go, oh, crap, my mask. You know, but I do it. You know, so sometimes we just got to do things.
Right. Exactly. So anyway. All right. Well, that's it for this episode. I want to thank Esteban and Julio for coming on with me. Julio, thank you for filling in when my usual co-host flaked out on me. So, and Esteban, thank you for coming on. We appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Yeah. No problem. And any final thoughts, Julio?
No, just let's all just be nice to each other, and let's look forward to when we can play again in person against everybody. You know, just remember that we'll get back to that someday soon.
Yeah,
absolutely. Esteban, final thoughts?
I just want to say good luck to Julio in the Kilted Classic. We'll see how that goes. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah. I'm interested to follow that one.
Almost 100 people in it. Almost 100 people signed up.
Last I checked, it was like 89, I think.
I think it was like 91 this morning. I could be wrong. You should do it, Jamie. You should do it. And we know how you feel about Roll20, but you should do it.
It's evil. Oh, that's what I could say. Fuck you too. Fuck Roll20.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Fuck Roll20.
Well, play your WWE theme. Come on, just jump on in.
No thanks.
All you have to do is win the first round with it, and then you've messed up people down the line later, because then all of them can't be played again. So
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. All right, fellas. With that, I guess I will leave everyone with this: comb your beard.